The Rubberducks look for their 7th straight victory. Next.
Akron Rubberducks.
Keith Chambers, a Utah native, gets the ball to start this one here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
So stepping in, Stephen Schultz. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And oh, to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Guerrero takes it in, and that's out number 1. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, 1 base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Now at the plate, Lewis Martin. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And there's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Aldo Castillo. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Belanger sprinting after it. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Steve Hubble, a native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Standing in, Evan Price. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Off for the Rubberducks, center fielder, Evan Price.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Now to the plate, Salvatore Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. The count now at 2-1. Popped him up. Martin ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Nino Peasy. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Lane 11, 1-1.
The 1-1 home. Is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is a fastball that misses.
3-1.
The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kent Belanger, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 0-1. There's a strike. Hit to short. Backhanded. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. We've played an inning, still nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter. Stephen Herman comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Stephen Herman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a pop-up now. And there's out number 2.
Batting sixth, captain.
Into the box now, Rene Rivera. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Easy. Scoops it up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Booker, Harris, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. If you were to describe right field in one word, I think it would be cannon. And that's what this guy brings to the table. An absolute cannon to go along with great range. Don't test the arm.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting 7, designated hitter, Julio.
Next will be the designated hitter, Julio Carvajal. He went deep in the contest last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. So striding in, Everett Chance. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. One and one.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Adrian Morales, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Swing and a liner. Foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. Guerrero moving to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Adrian Morales.
Now at the plate, Adrian Morales. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Oh, and he had a hanger, but he missed it. It's 1-2. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing, and he's able to flare this one out to left. And there's their first hit of the game. Throw into second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Cliff Waddell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. No home runs as of yet, and 14 driven in. 1-0 count. Here it is. Called strike over the outside corner.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
from the stretch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lewis Martin, runner in scoring position with two gone. They'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Belanger moving to his left, and that retires the side. So one run on one hit, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Seadogs lead it 1-0. Now batting, Antoine Gagnon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And here's the 3-2 from him. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another chance? Salvatore Guerrero, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Ball 2 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1. And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan. And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Martin in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kent Belanger. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Chance giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. He's set and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Baird, the runner at third. Price at second. Guerrero at first. 2 out in the inning. The 2-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Another 2-2 offering. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 3rd home run for him on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Man, that has to hurt. He was 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning without the wheels coming completely off. But guess what? Now this thing is stripped and on blocks.
The batter, right fielder.
In now, Herschel Roberts. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Martin is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they put up a big number in the inning. As striding in once again, Aldo Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. High in the air out to center field. Price is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Stephen Herman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Belanger has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting. Third baseman, Brian.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Reyes. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Reyes playing here in his age 29 season. Plays catcher most of the time, but they've got him on the hot corner today. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
That's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Digging in to try it again. Rene Rivera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's red high.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Reyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So digging in now, Julio Carbajal. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball, good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
smoke toward the hole. And that is into right field. A base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Craig Morales answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Eric Baird, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. That misses. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Morales onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Center fielder number 32.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Evan Price. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Salvatore Guerrero down the first baseline. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
0-1 the count. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. The Rubberducks lead it 6-1. Stepping up to the plate, Everett Chance. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now a little pop up off toward the first base side. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Adrian.
Settling in now, Adrian Morales. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. And that will become out number 2. So striding forward now, Cliff Waddell. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now. Steven Schultz would be next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Belanger makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rubberducks lead this one 6-1. Digging in once again, Kent Belanger.
Leading off for the Rubberducks, left fielder, Kent Belanger.
First offering on its way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Herman is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starter's final line. Certainly not the night he wanted to have. Digging in and looking for more, Booker Harris. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
So he sets him down swinging. Booker Harris becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready once again, Herschel Roberts. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Stephen Schultz. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So 1-1. And that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ran 1 in on him there as this is hit softly to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aldo Castillo.
Ready for another shot now. Aldo Castillo. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Rubberducks lead it 6-1. Ready once again, Julio Carbajal. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
1-0.
The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2-2. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Antoine Gagnon is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. The baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
I'll tell you, he was already enjoying a good night at the plate, but that homer just cements it as one of those nights he won't soon forget. He's making it look easy up there.
The batter, number 13.
Stepping in now, Eric Baird.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
But center fielder, number 32, Evan Price.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Evan Price. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Lays off 1-0.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
2 balls and no strikes.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Popped him up. Rivera over to his left, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, second base.
Digging in to try it again, Salvatore Guerrero. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Baird stands at first with 1 out. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Nino Kesey comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Still only 1 out in the inning. Ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Kent Belanger.
Belanger.
First pitch of the at-bat. He's got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Popped high in the air. Rivera is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Catcher. Booker Harris.
Digging in once again, Booker Harris. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Outside.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And he takes a cold strike one. 3 runs already home here. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Guerrero is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Stephen Perman. He's batting cleanup.
Up for Portland. Center fielder. Stephen Herman.
Here comes the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Roberts is there to put it away for route number 1.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Brian Reyes. Pitch on the way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game. He's going to be 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Woody Ferland comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Verland offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. There's one. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Jorge Almanzar comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Herschel Roberts will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit hard down the line. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that it's battle.
Julio Carvajal is on deck. Count still full, 3-2. Grounded to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, number 00, designated hitter, Julio Carvajal.
Digging in and looking for more, Julio Carvajal. Here's the pitch. Here's the strike. back up the middle. Morales has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Antoine Gagnon, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little different.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Almanzar, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. 2-1 to count. Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Stepping into the box, Eric Baird, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and 2 strikes. Gagnon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Misses, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. In the air out toward right field. Waddell ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Everett Chance. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. The 1-2 misses off the plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding in, Adrian Morales. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Strike two swinging. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Cliff Waddell. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-1. 1-2 now. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-2. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Again a 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Evan Price. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one down now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Salvatore Guerrero. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better.
Ouch, that one hit him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Coming to the plate now, Nino Peasy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, left fielder, Kent.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kent Belanger. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. but I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Into the box now, Stephen Schultz starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. At the plate, Lewis Martin.
Number 22, Lewis Martin.
Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that pitch was like a backdoor cutter, if you will. It starts well off the plate and almost cuts back to the corner. That's a tough pitch to hit if you could throw it for a strike.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Next will be the designated hitter, Aldo Castillo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Akron Rubberducks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Keith Chambers wins his 3rd of the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Steve Hubble struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now our final line score. First for the victorious Rubberducks, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base. For the Seadogs, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.